I'm just wrapping up a week-long trip to Lebanon with our new Vice President of Program Operations, Michelle Piercy. We've been meeting with our U.S. government partners as well as partners in the Lebanese Armed Forces to try to figure out the next step of our support for Lebanon. For the last 40 years, Hezbollah has controlled the area south of the Litani River in Lebanon and the border with Israel, taking advantage of a weakened Lebanese state to exert influence and control there. But recently, in the conflict with Israel, that situation has changed. And now the Lebanese state and the Lebanese Armed Forces have a unique and generational opportunity to reestablish control in the South Litani sector. Earlier this year, Spirit of America launched a $1 million campaign to support the LAF in the early days of their redeployment into the South Litani sector. That included prefabricated housing units, vehicle repair kits, water tanks, generators. One of the highlights of this week was a meeting with the commander of the South Litani sector, General Nicholas Tabet, who not only highlighted for us some of the ways that we can support his efforts to redeploy his forces there, but also gave us a very clear ground view of the impact that Spirit of America had on his efforts in the early days. Quite literally, as he told us, there was nobody else supporting him and supporting the Lebanese Armed Forces in the early days. And the prefabricated units, the vehicle repair kits, generators, water tanks, and some of the humanitarian support that we provided has made a huge difference. The counterfactual here is terrifying. If the LAF is unable to reestablish themselves in the South Litani sector, Hezbollah will reestablish their own control. The world has a time-bound window to support the LAF and ensure that this happens. And I think with Spirit of America's unique model, our contacts and our history here in Lebanon, supporting the Lebanese Armed Forces, we are uniquely positioned to support the LAF to make this happen. At the end of this busy week, I'm struck by the confluence of the will and the ability of the Lebanese Armed Forces and the Lebanese government to disarm Hezbollah and take control of the Litani sector, as well as the opportunity for an organization like Spirit of America to have impact.